how's it going? So, gonna try something a little new today instead of a straight up unboxing video. I thought I'd give you guys more like a channel update, show you guys what's going on, what's gonna be happening on the show, what's coming up, and all that. Of course, I'm gonna start with the little controversy. For all you guys who are wondering on Wednesday, what the hell's up with that clickbait title, Glenn? Well, this was all based off a comment a couple weeks ago where somebody said, oh, the new Harley Benton's look like they're ripping off Solar. So I did Harley Benton's ripping off Solar. And I thought it'd be hilarious to do a video called Solar's ripping off Chapman because the two guitars are so very similar. I didn't think anybody was actually going to take that title seriously. So for those of you guys who kind of missed out on that, yes, that was sarcasm, Sheldon.
Hi, a sarcasm detector. Oh, that's a really useful invention.
Seriously, guys, just for those of you who haven't quite clued in yet, if the title is that fucking outrageous, chances are it's a joke. It's like going to a Steel Panther show and getting offended because you think it's serious. I mean, come on. Are we not allowed to make jokes anymore? Oh, I'm offended. Grow the fucking thicker skin then! Holy shit! I mean, seriously, the overreaction was hysterical. Not only on YouTube, but on Facebook. I mean, like, there was a metal guitar forum on there that I was invited into. They fucking banned me for that video. Anyway, yes, I got unbanned. Everybody talked to each other. Everything's fucking cool. So just thanks to those guys on the forum for, you know, dialing it down a little bit and not overreacting. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing those insane clickbait titles is because over the summer, I had a really rough summer on the show where reviews seemed to go down a little bit. And somehow I think if I had titled the video Solar EX1 Jensen Review, nobody would have fucking clicked on it. I mean, you guys tell me you want tutorials. Well, I did that snare mixing tutorial there a week back, you know, how I got that wicked snare. Almost nobody watched that video. I got maybe 10, 11,000 views on it. It's like, what you guys say what you want and what you actually click on are two very different things. Now, I've been doing some homework on the whole psychology when it comes to thumbnails, and I'm definitely experimenting with a couple of different ideas. Some might be clickbaity, some might not be. So just bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out what will work, what will get you guys watching without pissing you all off. That seems to be the real trick. Now, for all the guys out there going, you should be doing clickbait, I would agree. And I am open to suggestions. If you guys have ideas for better ways to do thumbnails that will not offend you with clickbait, but somehow get people to watch as well, I am definitely open to those suggestions. Now, if you're just gonna stand there and say, you should do better, and then not offer any kind of way to do it better, you're definitely a candidate for upper management in manufacturing, because I dealt with that shit for 27 fucking years. Seriously, okay? I don't think Chapman's ripping off Solar. I don't think Solar's ripping off Chapman. I think they're both excellent companies. They're both building incredible guitars, and I've got a review coming up on this amazing Solar V real soon. I unboxed this a few months back, and I gave this guitar to my very good friend Tim from the band Tortured Saint because he really needed to cut his record with. He tuned it down to a drop B and put 12 to 62s on this thing, and the strings are a little dead. So gonna restring this, gotta order some strings in, and then I'm gonna do a full review on this. And the short version is, yeah, this guitar is absolutely magnificent. I'm kind of kicking myself for giving it to him because it's pretty fucking badass, actually. I would love to have one of these, in a 7-string, no less. Now, the real exciting development here around the studio is the fact that I've upgraded a little bit to a 3-camera setup with a live switcher. So hopefully I'm going to be able to streamline my whole making videos process. So I've got a nice close-up camera here. If we go there's a beautiful guitar shot, and oh yeah, what do we got over here? We've got a Zilla cab. This is a 2x12 vertical fat boy. So I'm going to be doing a speaker break-in video on the show over the next couple weeks. I've got a whole bunch of speakers here from Warehouse Guitar Speakers. I'd like to thank them for helping out with this, because they make some absolutely amazing speakers made in the USA, mind you, not made in China. USA made. These things are just as good as Celestians, if not better, and the quality control is outstanding. So I'm gonna drop a couple of those into the Zilla cab here, set up a mic over the course of a week and hit it basically for like an hour a day at very loud volume to see if there's any kind of tone shift in the speaker. Now, for those of you guys who go, oh, Christian Cullen just did that. Actually, we just had a conversation there the other day. Christian's going to be on the show coming up very soon. And basically what we're doing is we're kind of doing it in tandem. It's like he got these results. I'm going to test it and see what kind of results I get. And hopefully we can come to some kind of consensus or agreement as to what's really going on. He says he thinks, speaker break-in might be kind of bullshit. And I tend to agree with him. I mean, if anything, I've heard you can like heat treat the voice coil. That might change your sound slightly. But the other thing is maybe guitar players just lose their hearing in their top end over time. Oh, the speaker sounds so much warmer. No, you played at loud volume for years on end and you fucked your hearing up. Now, hopefully you guys will dig this format. I just kind of want to go over this massive list of stuff I've got to do over the next couple months and show you what videos are going to be coming up. Next Saturday, I've got Cam Fleury coming down and we're going to change the heads out on this. This is a set of Tama Rockstar drums that I got for $235 Canadian or something insane like that. It was dirt cheap. Our friends at Aquarian Drum Heads sent us all brand new heads for the kit, so we're gonna throw new skins on and mic it up. And I wanna show you guys that you can get an amazing drum sound for not a shit ton of money. As long as you've got decent mics, you can get some pretty amazing sounds as long as you pick the correct kit. I've had some great results with Tama Rockstars in the past, and the great thing is, these days you can find them for dirt cheap on the used market, and they are most excellent.
Excellent!
So, also coming up, I've got to do a demo on this Super Boost from Metropolis Pedals. Let's get a shot of that right there. It's a FET-based boost. Apparently it's very strong. Should be cool. The great thing is I've got two of them, so I will be giving one away with that video. So if you want to get your hands on one of these, just watch the show and there'll be like a raffle you can enter to possibly get your hands on this. Okay, I'm also going to be doing a real brief video on this. This is a Veloset cabinet. It's built for 10-inch speakers, and once again, our friends at WGS were nice enough to send us a speaker for this. This is a 10-inch green beret, so it's kind of like a greenback in some respects, but not quite. Should be kind of fun, according to my friend Steve. It is quite ferocious. We will definitely be checking that out. Also coming up, and this was based on suggestion from my friends over on the SMG Discord, they're like, hey, get your hands on one of these. This is the Zoom 505, because apparently this is one piece of gear that really needs a fearless gear review. And my friends over at Alex Steel sent me this, a nice fucking hammer. Will the 505 meet the hammer? We will see, because apparently this is interesting to say the least. So what else is up? Oh yeah, so Roll Music sent me this. This is the Fulcrum. This is an analog summing unit. It's really simple. It's completely passive. You just kind of hook up like 16 stereo pairs and set to mono, left or right, and that's it. It's got DB25 connectors on the back, so I'm really grateful for my friends over at Jose Cables for sending me a bunch of DB25s, because that's gonna make this easy to work with, that's for sure. Gotta say, this thing's actually quite heavy. Now, the really cool thing about this is it's completely passive, and you hook this up to your preamps so you can get a different flavor for your mix. So I can hook this up to a couple of Neves or a couple of APIs or Ward Beck or Cranborns or what have you, and try it out. So if for those of you guys who are kind of wondering about maybe stepping your mix game up with analog summing, this is definitely going to be an episode worth checking out. Oh yeah, the other big thing is, yes, I've got a Rev Generator Mark III up there that I'm working on a review for right now. Make sure you stay tuned for that. I know there's a bunch of you guys who are going to want to check that out, because they've got some really interesting technology integrated into that amp. Oh yeah, because I've got the switcher, and maybe it's going to make my life a whole lot easier when it comes to making and editing videos, I might actually start a new series, just kind of like a little goofing off show. Might call it the Nerd Report or something like that, where we don't just talk about music gear, but we look at, current events and mostly, nerdy shit like anime, comic books, sci-fi shows, that kind of stuff, because, that's how I like to pass the time. Oh yeah, and video games too, because that's what I like to do when I'm not making records is nerdy fucking shit like that. Like, I've been really digging the new season of The Mandalorian. I'm sure a lot of you other guys are. And once again, I'm super into anime, so I'm always down for suggestions for series to check out, that sort of thing. What was the last good one what was the last one that really blew my hair back in terms of anime? Great Pretender. Watched first season of that. That was really good. Apparently there's a new season up right now. Definitely looking forward to checking that out when I get a spare minute. Now, what else we got? Oh yeah, the big development here. And that is, I think I'm going to be building a new studio here on my property. I have to get approval from the town to make sure that's all cool. But because I've gone to a live switcher situation here, I need to have space to have cameras set up and lights and maybe a lighting grid in the ceiling to do this show more efficiently. And I am out of space in this place. I mean, like, I'm in a building that's 20 feet by 24 feet. That's 480 square feet. That's all I have. That's control room, drum room, room for cabinets, everything. And it's like I've got no space at all. So I'm looking at possibly constructing a new studio and documenting the entire process. I would like to add an extra 1,500 to 2,000 square feet here so I can have a proper sized drum room, a proper sized amp room, and even a space to do photography and product unboxings and all that kind of thing. Not to mention having the main control room and possibly even a lounge. And maybe even a bathroom with a shower. I think that'd be really nice too. I was kind of going over the options of keeping it on my property or going to find a commercial space somewhere here in Windsor, but commercial space in Windsor is a little overpriced for what it is at this point, and it hasn't quite caught up with the whole COVID economic slowdown. And there's a lot of property owners who are fucking dreaming. Let's just put it that way. So until they get their heads out of their asses, I think I am going to stay here. And like I said, as long as I get permission from the town, I will probably be building a new studio, and it's going to be pretty cool. I've got a few ideas on how we're going to do it. And like I said, for anybody who wants to look at studio construction and converting a room or anything like that, this will definitely be a series you're going to want to watch. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the show, and let me know what you guys think about my quote-unquote thumbnail, quote-unquote strategy. If you've got suggestions on how to do it better without pissing off the entire world, I am all ears. I'm always open to suggestions, and I'm always open to episode suggestions as well. One more thing for those of you guys who aren't in the loop. Saturday nights, I'm doing gaming sessions with the SMG Discord. So it's Saturday right now at about 12:43 p.m. I'm going to see how long it takes me to edit down this video using this system, and I'm probably going to throw it up this afternoon. But I'm going to be online tonight playing Team Fortress 2 with the Discord gang, so hope to see you in there. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for checking out my really lame update. So make sure you're subscribed so you can get updates on when all those videos come out. I'm really looking forward to checking out the Zilla cab and the WGS speakers. That's going to be super awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to checking out the Zoom 505, and of course, really looking forward to checking out the Rev. So yes, I've definitely got my work cut out for me for the next few weeks. Not to mention, I want to do some more tutorials. The Discord crew last session, I got ideas for like 4 tutorials, so I got to squeeze those in there somewhere as well. And as soon as this COVID thing is over, as soon as everybody gets inoculated, I'm going to be looking for an intern here in Windsor, somebody who can work camera and work DaVinci Resolve, and it will be a paid position, so there is that too. So if you're in the Windsor, Ontario area and you know your way around DaVinci Resolve and are looking for some work, just make sure you get your ass vaccinated, and we'll talk. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in a couple days with a new episode. Take care.